Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Life of Wonders. Welcome back to my channel. As you know, my name is Polo and I love making videos of dolls, toys and Disney collectibles. And as always, if you like this kind of content and you don't want to miss out on any of my future videos, I invite you all to subscribe to it and that way you will not be missing out on anything. Today's the day. It's calm. I'm very excited. It's very late at night, but I don't care. Here I have the ILY 4EVER Disney fashion doll and a fashion pack that it's going to be. Both of them are actually inspired by Princess Jasmine. Now, Princess Jasmine is my favorite princess, and I also happen to love Alice in Wonderland a lot. And this doll in particular reminded me quite a bit of her. So this was the first one that I got, but as I said earlier in another video, there's more on the way. I will be reviewing every single piece. I'm just so in love. I think that this is just what we truly needed as Disney fans and doll collectors in general. I mean, it reunites everything that we could actually be asking for at this time, and it's caught us by surprise, which is the best part, as there were no leaks or anything like that. And so I don't know, everyone's got crazy about these dolls, and I couldn't wait anymore. Like you know, I always try to bring you the best content I can, the fastest way possible. But as I'm over in Europe at the moment, the shipping rates and everything changes so much as if I were in the States. I will be in the future, and I promise I will be making reviews quicker. But obviously it took over a week for this to arrive. Never mind. So here we have the doll with the fashion, and here we have the fashion pack, and I will also be trying the fashions on Princess Jasmine classic doll herself to see the fit. So we will start with the packaging of how do I start, like both packaging, you know, both boxes at the same time. So here I like the packaging quite a lot as well because it's very modern. It feels very fresh, and that is something that I don't know if it's the white and then having like the round corner right over there. The logo itself, it's very modern, and for once I like it. Um in reality, I mean, I'm all for things like, you know, Victorian and period time and Baroque and all that. But I also love contemporary art. When it feels like, or at least, I mean, that's very subjective, but when it feels good, and this way it really feels like refreshed. It feels like um something newer to what we get from Mattel, newer that what we get in terms of packaging from MGA even. I mean, it's all a little bit more of the same, but this is different. So I love the take. So over here we can read inspired by Princess Jasmine. We have the logo over here, the choking hazard, and then an illustration of Jasmine looking so confident. I love it. And then is exactly the same for the fashion pack, and then it's for ages 3 and up. Although seriously, there is so much quality in here that I doubt. Of course, like kids can play with these, but I believe that this has been crafted with the adult collector in mind. That's what I think. Over here we have a beautiful illustration of, I was just about to say Alice. These those don't have names, so that's pretty cool because you can create your own universe around them. But this is the one inspired by Jasmine for the doll, although you will see later on that they are all interchangeable, so at the end of the day it's up to your imagination, and that's awesome. And what else? So we can read Styled for You, and we have these little drawings of the magic lamp, and this little okay, like drawn hearts. So cool, so cool. And then in the other side we have all these hearts that resemble the logo from ILY Forever, and the full artwork of Jasmine. That is all super cool. And then in the back we have the whole lot. We have all the friends gathering together, having like an amazing time at Disneyland. There's the Sleeping Beauty castle in the background. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I am. Here we have some churros, and that is, wow, crazy. I never ever in my wildest dreams could have imagined seeing churros in any of the dolls packaging, but there they are. We have a waffle because the little balloon will actually contain a treat that is a surprise, and that is so clever. Like everything about these dolls is so clever because they've kept the surprise element from LOL Surprise, for example, and then they've made a fashion doll that feels modern, that is not a princess per se, that is very high quality, it's very realistic. Well, it's a bit cartoonish, but at the same time it has like realistic proportions and such, you'll see. And then the quality, it's like MG quality, I would say. I don't know, I mean, we'll see, but yeah, I'm seriously so impressed. And here we have a picture of her, and here we can read, show off the Princess Jasmine in you with Disney ILY forever. And then some more treats. And then for the fashion pack for Jasmine, we have the doll that actually comes with us, inspired by Snow White, but this time around she's the one wearing the Jasmine outfit. That's why I was saying it's incredibly versatile. So it's not just associated with one character, and you can definitely use your imagination, which is something we're lacking of at the moment. And younger generations and even adult collectors, we really need to create our own worlds, and yeah, and be a little bit more independent of what we get from the doll lines. And here we have Jasmine, and then in the back we have the whole artwork, and I almost feel that I've been here. I don't know if this is like Paris, the business district, or something like that, but that it's very familiar to me. And so we can read the same. I don't know, so cute. It has like kawaii elements like the star, the crown, the rainbow. It's a little bit like Barbie extra-esque, if that makes sense. That's why I think they've combined it all together, which is just so clever. Like the quality of MGA, Disney themed, elements that we could relate to Barbie at the moment. My goodness. And then so much variety and diversity and inclusion, and wow, for just like the six basics first series. I mean, I really don't know what to expect from coming releases, but having my hopes really high at the moment. So I will be getting everything out of the box, starting with the doll, and then the second outfit, and I'll show you up close details of it. Well, and here we have everything out of the box. I have to say that it was rather easy to take off the boxes when compared to other fashion dolls. I mean, there were a few ties here and there, but other than that, it was very straightforward and very, very easy. So here we have the doll with the fashions and the surprise, and here we have the fashion set. And as I was expecting, the quality is superb. The quality is so amazing, and especially for the fashions, but also for the doll. The only thing I could improve, or I would dare to suggest as an improvement, is probably the hair quality. Not sure if it's going to be the same for every single one, but if I can't tell if it's nylon. The one that's used for the classic dolls and the limited edition dolls, or poly. I don't know because it has a little bit of gel, so it's a bit rough. But other than that, everything is amazing. It's something I would be expecting from, again, it's a crossover from Rainbow Heart. Like, I don't know, right now my mind is just blown away really. So let's start with the surprise. So we just move on from there. So here we have the balloon. Actually, I wish it was like a, a whole complete balloon, but I was surprised to see that it's quite big, and as a background piece, it looks pretty cool. So it's supposed to replicate the ones that you can actually find in the park, those that will have like a two balloons, two in one. And then we have the Mickey Mouse print. It's pretty cool. It opens very easily, and it's quite heavy. I mean, it's very good quality in that in sense. And then here we have the legend of what we can find inside, and I'm guessing these are all the treats from lollipops to the waffle, the popcorn. Like I think those are like apples with coated with chocolate. We have the macarons, we have an ice cream, and then we have some more treats. Like seriously, this is just so cute. There are so many, and they're only like six dolls, so I think that these are completely random, and you would have to buy the dolls, cross your fingers that you wouldn't get repeats. But even though these are really nice quality as well, so I wouldn't mind. And let's see, the one that we got this time is a pretty big one. So um let's see. Here's like the paper. It also reminds me of, like, again, LOL surprise, in terms of there's the surprise container, there's the paper wrapping it. The paper is it's actually themed. I mean, I can see a lot of connections here, really. um Not saying that it's a copy, but definitely inspired, probably. And we have got the macaroons that are actually shaped as Minnie Mouse, and I love this. I mean, it's probably one of the ones that I really wanted, and I can't believe I just got it straight away with my first doll. It's just super cool. They come in a plate, and I'll try to get close to them so you can see how really nicely sculpted and painted they are. um just so cool, so cool. And as a background piece, it's just like so amazing. It's something I would expect also from Sylvanian families, probably, as how cute they are. So that is our treat. And then we move to the accessories that this doll has. First of all, we find this that I was a bit intrigued. I mean, it resembles the magic carpet, and I didn't know if this could be like a phone or maybe a wallet. But what I think it is, now that I can open it, and I don't think I broke it or anything. I mean, it's a bit tight. Let me see. I think, yeah, this is the way. So as I don't, I don't know. Am I breaking it? I don't know. No, but I mean, it really has to yeah, pop like that. So apparently it's like a notebook of some sort. If it's not a wallet, I'm not sure really, but I think it's like a pad, like a notepad. And it's a perfectly themed as the magic carpet. I love it. So probably, yeah, I know what it is. I think it's one of these notepads in which you can ask for the autographs of the characters in the parks. It reminds me of that, and it could well be the way it's constructed. It's very interesting. And then the next item is this really nice like shirt that has tigers printed all across and the stripes of the tiger. It has a little well, a little knot here that you have to untie to place it on the door, and it has a little tag from Disney that I think I will be cutting. But the quality is so good. The stitching is on point. It really feels like something realistic. And then it has the faux buttons in chromatic gold. It's just so cool. I think it's crop top though as well. I mean, I think yeah, it makes me think right now of Britney in Baby One More Time. The way it's styled, and this is the back. Super cool, super cool. I mean, the print is also very neat, as you can see, all very up close. Wow. What else? Then we have this handbag. The handbag itself is all sculpted in plastic. We have this nice pattern to it, and it's obviously molded to be like a pouch of some sort. And then it has the chain that is also molded in plastic, and then it has a little tassel there to add to the realism of it. And so when the door holds it, it really looks like it's draping down and it's moving, if you know what I'm saying there. And then let's move to the doll. The doll is a delight. I love her so much. I think she's just so pretty. I think that all the dolls are going to be super pretty. Um, to be honest, again, I will get close to it. You can see the realistic. Okay, so the thing is, it has a lot of realism, but obviously there's this, slight, ever so slightly cartoonish effect to it, but then it feels very realistic at the same time. And I'm in love that they're doing this, because they haven't given us different bodies, but they have given us this body which isn't like the thinnest, but it's not curvy either. It's very standard in the way that it's realistic. It's not, it could represent a standard, if we actually sum and divide thin people and curvy people, and then we get a result, if that makes sense. But I love that there is a bit of thickness to it. It doesn't feel extremely thin as Disney princesses actually do. The thighs, everything feels good. I mean, it feels healthy. It feels very, very good all the way around. And then there's this realistic eyebrows with the individual hairs. There's a little bit of eyeshadow in silver for her. These beautiful insert eyes in blue color, and little lashes painted, upper and lower lashes. There's a little bit of blush as well. Really nice contoured nose, and the lips are a very natural color as well, with the the individual sort of like wrinkles that you can find in lips. So it's just so cool. It's like a realistic take on a Rainbow High in a way, with the insert eyes and all that, which is something I love. Then when it comes to the hat, this is the way it's just out of the box. I love the way this one is styled with the the ponytail that would remind us of Jasmine in a way, and this is the hair. So the thing is, I can tell like maybe from other dolls, but this one has product, but I mean, it's really nice, and you can actually run your fingers through it very nicely. The routine is okay, I would say. It's a very realistic ashy blonde, and it's okay. I mean, it's just it isn't saran, so it's not as soft. Although if you were to boil wash it, I don't know, like I don't know as much, but maybe it can be washed and restyled and it would feel different. But in any way, it does look super cool, as the mini ears look as well, because we have the bow on the front with a little jewel, then all this intricate pattern that's actually textured and really nicely painted in gold. I'm just so in love with it. And then she comes with this crop top shirt that it's actual cotton. It's very, very soft. And then we have an illustration of it's not printed, it's actually part of the design, which is or it's not stamped. It's printed but not stamped, so that will guarantee us that will stay in place much better than if it was stamped that could actually peel. And so it's super cool. I love it. I love it so, so much. And then we have these shorts, and I think that these shorts are comparable to Rainbow High shorts, really. I mean, they velcro on the back. They have like rough edges over here, which is very realistic. They have an underlayer with sequins, all the stitching details, the belt loops. There are actual ones, which is so crazy. And then the little button, then we have three more buttons over here. I mean, how crazy is this? And then we have more. My goodness, this is so cool. So cool. Um, I love them. I love these shorts. And it feels like real denim. Um, and then another thing that I just almost overpassed was this bracelet that's actually in gold with a little jewel there that's painted, and there is a charm of a magic lamp. My goodness, so cool, so detailed, so amazing. And even like, well, in terms of articulation, we can find like, you know all the way around articulation for the neck, shoulders, elbow, and then it would stay in place, because as you can see, it can hold. So even though it isn't like double here, it can actually hold many uh different poses. And then we have the hands that are very realistic as well. Let's see if that way. I love the mold for it. um So sorry about my fingers. Oh my goodness. I have like very delicate skin, and it breaks very, very easily. But as you can see, it's a very realistic hand. And so are the legs with double joints that actually hold different poses as well. That is just so crazy amazing. We also have ankle articulation, and then a foot that it's somewhat flat but with a little curvature, so it would fit these little heels very, very well. And then for the feet, you can see that the toes are really nicely textured as well, so everything feels so, so realistic. And then we have these strappy sandals. I mean, I am just so it's very much zoomed, and still feels so really nicely painted. So we have like what appears to be like a faux leather straps and a little painted detail. And then the sole itself, it's another color that probably from farther away you wouldn't notice, but it's there. So yeah, I mean, the quality is just so crazy amazing, and the doll is beautiful. Um, and if I, well, sorry about the ones, the people that would not be comfortable with doll nudity, but I have this classic doll of Jasmine. Well, she's not completely nude, but anyway, I removed the outfit so you can see the proportions. So basically, it's the same height, but the Disney princesses are thinner, and this is what I meant. I mean, there's no way that in real life someone, unless you're like I don't know, working for a high fashion show and you really have to be super skinny, you would have these arms or even like these super skinny legs. But these ones actually feel so realistic to a healthy teenager, which is something I love. But anyway, here you can see, I mean, the thing is that everything could be transferred for the Disney princesses as well. I'm going to be trying the second outfit on Jasmine, which I will be just covering right now. I'm so over the moon as well with it. I love these pants. The fabric isn't the softest, but it's soft enough, and then it has velcro on the back. It has a beautiful pattern all the way here, and then there is this patch that is actually tighter around the ankles with a little faux ribbon. So cool, so very cool. It's something that definitely Jasmine would wear. Even though, once again, this is not meant for Jasmine, but something that she would wear in the contemporary world. And then we have these other sandals that are super cool as well, with like the base in this creamy color, and then the race, it's very, it's, yeah, now that I see it from the front, it's not it has a very modern cut, which I love. Seriously, I love to see something so modern mixed up with Disney as such. Then it came with this. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be a bracelet or a watch. If it's a watch, it doesn't have painted details for it, but it might just be a bracelet with a black jewel. And then it came with this purse that is made out of plastic, really nicely sculpted, painted, and then it has another tassel in a light blue color. What else? The scrunchie. This is a real scrunchie that I think that so far I've only seen NGA producing as such for LOL OMGs and even the LOL surprise dolls, and that is just super cool. It has a pattern as well and it's very elastic. What else? Okay, we got these beverage that is like a container with a straw, and then as you can see, it's individualized with the magic lamp being sculpted on the outside part of it, so it looks like a smoothie, like, you know, a green um all healthy smoothie, just probably to counteract all the sugar that you can get from the treat. And then the final beads are these necklace with a crescent moon in gold, in like copper gold color, and then these glasses are superb as well. I mean, the design, it's almost like retro, um in a way, light blue, and then we have the lenses completely transparent or translucent, which is so cool, so amazing. So what I'm going to be doing is dressing Jasmine with this second outfit and coming back to you so you can see a side to side with the actual doll and the princess. Okay, so I'll be back in no time. Well, and here we have them both after I also tried the fashion pack on Jasmine, and I have to say, wow, I actually wasn't expecting it to fit so very nicely. So again, even though the proportions are slightly thicker for the dolls that are included in this line, the outfits will fit perfectly on let's say a standard size Barbie or any other 11-inch proportion doll, as well as the classic and limited edition dolls. And that is just something so cool. So I mean, they just look like besties, walking down Main Street, USA. That is just so awesome. So I basically used the um shirt for the character here, and I think it looks amazing. I changed their backs, as I think they were a little bit more fitting, and this is basically Jasmine wearing the outfit. Even the shoes, I mean, this Jasmine comes with pointy feet, and the shoes are slightly big, but not incredibly big. I mean, not like if I were to try rainbow high shoes on this type of doll. I mean, it it still looks cool, and you can always use a little bit of like blue tack or something like that to keep them in place if you wanted to. But in terms of everything else, like the glasses, the top fits perfectly, the trousers are just superb. Again, something that we could find in a classic doll for Jasmine, but in a contemporary take, which is amazing. I mean, yeah, they just look um A+ to me, like seriously. I'm so in love, and I really can't wait to explore some more and share it all with you. I'm doing this in both English and Spanish, so hopefully it can be helpful for as many people as possible. I really want you to discover these and enjoy them as much as you can. I'm just so over the moon, and again, incredibly happy to be sharing. So I hope you've enjoyed this review, and if you have, well, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, I will be super happy to get back to all your comments. For now, stay safe, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.